So I was going to show you some of the things that I've been doing, like with the I-beams. So obviously I'm building like a covering, hopefully, with this. Right now it's just some sort of mesh tarp thing, just in the meantime. That was for the sun. Eventually I'll be putting some sort of waterproof barrier over the roof that will be suspended from these I-beams that I, basically welded together. You can see the welds right there. And, they're like 19 feet long, basically. So I got 1, 2, 3. I've got 2 more on the other side, and then another one that's, I got basically 6 total. 4 of them that have been installed, 2 of them that are still waiting to be installed, and then this is a big giant rack. This is what caused that fire. So anyways, I'm almost done with it. It's essentially just a giant rack that I'll be making using the I-beams. The same thing. I've welded, extensions on there, and then I cut out some notches to weld in some of the axle pins, the axle bolts, and then these are hitch bolts. So those are essentially held on with the things that go on the leaf spring, the hangers, the little tabs or whatever. So, and then I got some of the wheel lug things underneath here so that way it can rest on there. So it's not just that, so that this isn't just supporting the weight of that, it's resting on top of something. And then so this is just going to be meant to put some serious weight on. I'll be putting all kinds of crap in. Obviously, I got to put one more, but those holes right there are what started the fire right there. Hot molten magma fell right there, and there was a bunch of brush there, and then you can see the extent of the fire. And luckily, I was able to extinguish it, and it's only about a little bit more, but a little bit of this got burnt. But really, the extent of the damage, or the biggest part of the fire, was right here. So you can see right here where it got to right here, and wanted to go that way, and it wanted to go up that way. But luckily, there was a bunch of green vegetation, so it was right here, and it was starting to go. And it's kind of scary. This was a chicken coop that caught fire. You can see black charredness, so I wanted to catch that on fire right there. But again, I brought the hose up, and I'm like hosing it down, and thank God. But so was the chicken coop. No chickens were in there, so no chickens were harmed at the time of this filming. This picnic table got burned up. But yeah, honestly, I was very fortunate. Because again, it's about a 20 by 20 foot area that got burned, maybe a little more, maybe like 50 or 60 square feet of property that got burnt. And considering that the property is about 1,916,320 square feet, 45 square feet breaks down to about 1/46,000th of the property. So not very much at all. Not even 1% of 1% of 1% of 1%, kind of thing. Such a small number. Thank God. Again, thank God for that. Luckily, I had a lot of hose, and I was able to stretch the hose out up there and put it out. Even the fire department commended me. But anyways, just wanted to show you. And you can see that was from a B-side right there. So anyways, I didn't really care about the height not matching. I didn't care about that. As long as it gave me enough to the second shelf, I was good. So